There you go.
All right, hello everybody. Welcome back to the Alleged Podcast. I'm your host. it's me, your buddy, Zach.
Your pal.
Your pal.
Your amigo.
I didn't even tell you about fucking what I did at work. The other night on Monday, it was like not busy at all. So I told you they're trying to train me on counter work, and they want me to be a cashier, and I don't mind being a cashier. I mean, there's nothing really too bad about it. It's just I have a really bad memory under pressure, I guess, if that means anything, you know?
Yeah. Well, no, you feel pressured because you're dealing with money.
Well, that, but also the interface, it's like you got to learn everything right away.
Okay.
And it's a pain in the fucking ass, but yeah, the money thing though. I mean, I'm really bad with change. I can barely count change. I can count dollars, like that. But when it comes to change, it's like, oh fuck, wait a minute. Oh wait, so I need 2 quarters for this, and should I do a dime, or should I do I don't know.
I think what most people tend to do is go from highest to lowest.
Well, yeah, I know, but I get lost at some point. Anyways, though, so the other night, there was nobody there, and Emily's trying to train me, and I was just fucking around basically the whole time, and right when she walked in, because she wanted to reenact the customer, she walked in, and I just looked at her with like this with a demented smile, and I was like, "Hi, friend, welcome to Peppo's," and we were just fucking around, and I think her brother actually has a Snapchat story of that, so maybe he could send it to me.
Maybe.
Anyways, though,
happy Friday the 13th, Zach.
Happy Friday the fucking 13th. We are up in this bitch, and we are, and Humna's here too.
I'm always here, guys.
Yeah, and yeah. I mean, should we talk about the game or wait till next?
No, we're just gonna wait. We're gonna have a game in the second half.
Yeah.
Of the.
They just
show.
use Nutella to make slime.
It's kind of cool.
My soul is hurting.
It's kind of cool.
Wait, to make what slime?
Slime in general.
Oh, well, when I think of slime, I always think of back in the day, Nickelodeon. There was that whole they don't know what the fuck they make it of.
Yeah.
Ew. I mean, that used to be the coolest thing ever when people would get slimed.
Yeah.
And then now it's if that happened today, everyone would just be like, that's fucking stupid.
Basically.
What the fuck, dude? That just, nowadays, I feel like that would just be humiliating more than anything. And it was humiliating back then, but it's I feel like now people are more self-involved than I think they've ever been, ever.
Yeah.
And I don't think anybody wants to do that.
No.
Okay, wait. This says, this tiny worm hasn't had sex in 18 million years. How does it survive? And then someone tweeted that and said, what a fucking loser.
When you woke up this morning, did you think you'd be taking a test and giving a speech?
Yeah.
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 I didn't.
I mean, that's what I thought. I wasn't 100% about the speech. I just
you assumed that it could happen.
Yeah, and like I said, I didn't really think about the visual part until I got here at 8:30, and I was looking at this shit. And I was like, oh fuck, we need a visual aid that's not just a picture.
Right.
And I was like, the fuck can I get right now that's a visual aid? Because I did tell the group that I would get one. I did say that. But I did not read the part that it couldn't be a fucking picture. And I was like, well, I can't just roll a joint or something like that. I can't. So what the fuck?
It can't be a picture?
No, it said more than a picture.
Because that one group just had.
They just had a picture, I know. But they seemed like they were ready to fall apart.
I mean, they had good information about what was their topic on? They did.
Be careful on the internet. Don't
careful.
be a fuckwad.
Don't be stupid on the internet.
Yeah, but dude, theirs was boring as shit though, because it seemed like everybody was saying the same fucking thing. It didn't seem like there was a subtopic at all.
No, no, but ours was on the legalization of recreational marijuana.
Yes, and it's probably my 5th time ever doing something like that at school.
Well, when you told me that, and when you texted me that, I was like, of course,
yeah, of course, yeah,
of course it is. But I found I had to talk about that looks good. I had to talk about the criminalization of of marijuana basically, and I found this article with just like it was like a brief history of the of marijuana or something like that.
Yeah.
And it just talked about all these acts, and that's basically what I spewed out of my mouth.
Yeah,
and
but you were dropping it. I mean, you were dropping dates, and I was like, holy shit.
When you get dates and like law, and you get that stuff right.
Yeah.
And you talk about it like you know it, then they're like, man, this guy did his research. Yeah. But no, I read it like right before my speech.
And I absolutely just like, I forgot what I read. I was like, okay, I remember there was something about that fuckbag sessions.
No, but like
Spicer.
I didn't even, when I was done, I didn't like done speaking about my subtopic. I didn't think like, I was like, okay, she kind of saved me because I guess that was my ending, but like at the same time, like I could have talked about more, and I thought I was going to talk about more, but like the next thing I saw that I had written down, I forgot what it was.
Yeah.
So I was like, so I stopped long enough where she took over, like the chairperson that introduces the next subtopic in our group.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, thank God. It's a good ending. I did good.
Yeah.
And like I was kind of glancing over when I was talking to our teacher. She looked pretty interested.
Yeah.
Or like confirm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I thought we did well.
Yeah, I think so too.
But then I had a...
Well, before that.
What?
You're talking about what she was saying, right?
Oh, no. Like, I don't even care about that.
Oh, okay.
No, but then we went to our math class next. And almost got shot in the head.
Yeah, no, to be honest, though, it wasn't like... we had a math test today, and I basically... studied my ass off last night for it, and like today, like there's definitely moments where it's like, okay, what the fuck? Like, okay, there was nothing in the notes.
There were like 2 or 3
that could have fucking helped me with this one.
There were like 2 or 3 times where I heard Zach whisper because he sat next to me, where I heard him whisper,
"What the fuck?
The fuck?"
Yeah, no, seriously.
And
then
I
was getting really pissed.
He would slam his calculator, his 5th grade calculator.
Yeah.
Or he would like throw down his pencil.
Oh, I was throwing a fit too before we even started the fucking class. You know, our teacher walked out, so I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. And like, I got really mad because I found my graphing calculator, but then I don't know, I didn't put it in my fucking bag, so I still have my retard calculator. and I just like.
Hey, guess what?
What?
Marijuana farms are burning in California wildfires. Reporter, I'm standing 10 feet away from it, and as you can see, I'm so fucking big.
That'd be a good like thing for a fire, at least. I don't know.
A good reason for a wildfire, burning all the marijuana.
I mean, do you think anybody's ever done something like that to where like they just had a whole truck of it and then just like lit it on fire and just like drove through a city?
No.
That'd be pretty awesome.
No, I don't think that's ever happened.
That would be pretty fucking cool. I feel like it's a big risk because then you'll the truck can blow up, you know?
Yeah.
Gasoline and all that shit.
Could be a suicide bomber.
Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, that's not a bad.
How much money is lost burning all of that?
Probably not a lot, to be honest. I mean, they probably make enough to take care of it.
That's, even though it's enough, like, that's a lot of money lost still.
Oh, yeah.
Even though Apple makes enough money to be able to, like, lose a shipment, like, let's say, like, they were shipping iPhones from China to the United States by boat. Like, if one of those boxes fell into the ocean, yeah, that'd be, like, they'd probably be fine.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money lost.
Yeah. Oh, you want to know something? I saw this thing the other day, and I was like, whoa, that's fucking crazy. And it's $78,000. Obviously, it's not something to just do. But I think, probably within, like, the next 15 years, it might be, maybe 20 years. But it's like, I don't know, it's probably NASA. They have this capsule that, like, 9 people, I think, can go in it. And there's, like, 4 or 5 crew, and there's a bar, and there's, like, snacks and all that shit. And it's basically, like, almost like a Zeppelin that they bring into space. And you just kind of, like, go around the atmosphere a little bit.
So you get into this capsule, you go into space, and you're just floating around.
Yeah.
For
feel
how
like,
long?
So for, like, 5 hours.
Really?
And it's $78,000 now. I mean, that's pretty nuts. But that's pretty cool, though. But I mean, I see something like that though. I just wonder if that like shows that we're almost a little. I mean, do you think that we're behind when it comes to like what we could be doing with space travel? Because I feel like we're 100% behind with everything that we could be doing.
Yeah, I do, because I think we have like the technology and the ability and the education to be able to do a lot of big things. I just think
it's humanity in general that's holding us back.
Well, I
like
think it's humanity, but I also think, because I think there's enough people to be able to do a lot of things, but I also think it's where the money should come from to be able to support a lot of these projects.
Yeah.
Like, should it come from the government? A lot of people think that NASA should be a whole separate, like it shouldn't get money from the government.
Yeah, but I don't believe that, though. I think it's stupid. I think...
Oh, I totally think the government should support
Yeah.
NASA, but I also think NASA should probably come up with their own revenue, too.
But without a doubt, what doesn't make any sense to me is that the whole world doesn't look at space travel as the number one entity of what we should be focusing on. Because one day, this planet's going to be fucked. It's going to be done for.
But
it doesn't have unlimited resources.
Right.
And one day, I mean, we're already drinking water that's been recycled through people and animals.
Yeah.
And that's already a thing, you know? Eventually, oil's going to go. Gas probably won't disappear, right? Like natural gases.
Natural gases, no.
But
I think people aren't worried about it because whenever you talk about the Earth blowing up or this Earth ending one day,
yeah,
I think a lot of people hear, yeah, but that's not going to be in our lifetime. So they don't care.
Yeah, but it's absolute shit though to think that way, because in the end, like, if we get behind on space travel and we end up like, I think the number one thing is they need to find a different fuel source other than like oil for rockets. I think if they could somehow find a way to do like solar energy or electricity or something, I mean, that means unlimited travel.
See,
you know, but I don't know how they can really do that, because I mean, a rocket explodes.
Yeah.
You know, it explodes off the Earth, and it's like, I mean, what other energy can really produce that? And I'm sure maybe solar energy could do that, but I don't know. And there's like a difference in like velocity and all this other shit, and they probably have to definitely calculate different shit. But I don't know. To me, I think we're totally fucked at this point. You know what I mean? 'Cause
yeah.
Like we're at a point now to where, I mean, America is probably way more separated from like the Middle East than it ever has been.
Mm-hmm.
Africa is just like a shit shack, you know, or at least most of the country is, except the south part. And fucking Canada is just being Canada, you know, like what the fuck? I feel like we're so separated as a planet that is 100% holding us back. I think if we really all just focus on that and just stop giving a shit about like religion or religion differences, at least.
Yeah.
I think we would have been on Mars probably by the year 2000. I feel like if we
But at the same
had united.
It's not even about just the United States. It's also like, it's not like the United States controls space. It's you got to work with everybody on space. So that's probably what it is too.
Yeah, but at the same time, when I think about, I mean, the fact that there was even a space race is just fucking dumb. I mean, it's like, once we get to another planet, it's not going to be a Russian planet. It's not going to be an American planet. It's not going to be any of that shit. It's going to be, I mean, as soon as you're born on Mars, you're Marsian. You know what I mean? You're not fucking Russian. You're not any of that shit.
Because there's nothing up there.
No.
You're not even American.
Yeah. I mean, that's fucking crazy. I mean, can you imagine being the first Martian? I mean, you're the first person with a birth certificate that says you're a Martian. That's fucking crazy.
What would you be considered like God?
No.
Not a Martian God?
No.
No Martian God.
No.
You think there's somebody started a religion already? Like a Martian religion?
Probably.
A space religion?
No, probably. There's probably a religion for everything. Yeah, okay. I mean, I don't doubt that. I mean, most people who start religions too, like, usually will take factual stuff, distort it, and then just make a religion to start making money.
Right.
You know? So there's probably a religion about fucking everything. And, yeah, Martian probably.
I couldn't imagine myself putting myself in the occupancy of, like, a pastor or a priest.
What does that mean?
Like, I can't imagine myself doing that kind of business.
Oh.
Or imagine anybody wanting to do that kind of business.
Yeah, no, that's definitely weird.
Like,
not being able to marry anybody, and then just like, I mean, that's gotta be like the biggest middle finger too. Like, pastors don't get married, but then they marry people. I mean, that's gotta suck.
right.
It's like they're doing this beautiful thing,
But maybe
that they'll never do.
But maybe that's good enough for them.
I don't think so. I think that's why they're fucking kids.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing.
No, I think that's all fucking weird.
But
And,
like, why do you? That's. I mean, I was gonna say, why do you think that's such an epidemic in like that community? But that's
for that fucking reason
yeah, that's
alone,
why.
that they're not allowed to date or marry or any of that shit. I think for that reason, I mean, they just go fucking nuts.
So why
You know?
why would they choose to resort to that than just getting out of the business?
I don't know.
Because getting out of the business would be much less on them religiously, in terms of like if they thought they were going to go to hell for decommitting to serve the higher power, than screwing kids.
I don't know. I feel like they just see that as like a leeway, and also I feel like, bless you. I feel like it's also a denial thing, or like maybe some pastor, you know, growing up, he probably knew he was gay or at least liked dudes, but then didn't want to admit to it, and then you know, to just not face the rejection from reality of being gay.
Bless you.
He became a pastor, so then it's almost like he's officially not gay. But then he's like, oh, wait a minute, though. It doesn't say anything in the Bible about fucking kids.
Yeah.
And then he starts fucking kids. I feel like that's probably a factor. That probably is most of those people.
I don't know.
I feel like that's definitely a problem. I mean, most people probably, like, I would say most people who are gay, who took a long time to fucking come out, it's just like they don't want to have to deal with it. The whole facing reality as a gay person. You know what I mean?
Because by default, it's like you're straight until you come out.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like that's definitely a factor with like priest.
Yeah. I don't know.
No, it's definitely, I don't know. I really don't know. But that's some scary shit.
Yeah.
I mean, ugh.
I also want to mention there's not going to be like a Friday episode for the sports podcast.
Why not?
Because we didn't.
Oh.
Yes, Dylan yesterday.
We just had a lot going on. Yesterday was our anniversary. Wednesday I had a family member die. So, or Tuesday. No, Wednesday.
Wednesday.
It was Wednesday. Well, it was
Wednesday
Tuesday
morning.
night.
No,
I thought
it
it
was
was
Wednesday.
Well,
it was like midnight. We got the call.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then we had to take care of stuff on Wednesday for that, and then Thursday was our anniversary, so that's why there's no Friday episode. And like when we were like taking care of all the like the funeral arrangements, like I was looking up like cuz we met with a funeral director, and like I wanted to know what you had to do to become a funeral director, because that's like a weird, like being anything that has to do with funerals, like that's a weird choice. And like it even says that, like when I was reading about it, like the reaction of like wanting to be like a mortician or something, like you have to go to like school, like there's mortician school, and people find that weird, like people wanted to work with dead people. Or
No, it is weird because a lot of those people end up fucking the bodies too.
Necrophilia.
Yeah, and
I mean, that's why people probably think it's weird. They're like, oh, what do you want to do with that fucking shit, you weirdo? You know what I mean?
like, and then I was reading up on cremation, and like I read in about like how there's like in Oriental countries they have bone picking parties for cremated people, like where they'll cremate them, and then they'll pick like the bones that were left.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Jewish have a weird burial too.
Oh.
Because we talked about like all the whole burying thing briefly in forensics. Because that's when we got in the discussion of would you want to be buried, cremated, or donate your body to science? And I was like, fuck it, just donate me. I'm dead anyways.
Yeah.
You
I don't
apparently want to be cremated.
I'd rather be cremated so I could be with my remains could be with the family.
Do you think a necrophiliac ever fucked ashes?
Oh God, I hope not.
Imagine that. Like, imagine, like, you know, having a vase.
I don't know.
And, like, opening it up one day and be like, why is this section just, like, all stuck together? What the fuck is that?
Oh, my God.
And you just pull it out, and it's, like, this hard, long strand of jizz. The ashes.
No. Did you know that it takes an hour per 100 pounds of the person to cremate them? So, like, if you have a 300-pound dude, it's going to take, like, 3 hours to
That's gotta
cremate.
You
smell
also
really
know
bad.
not all of your body is completely cremated, right?
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still...
I'm sure everybody knows the fact that 99% of the person in there is your family, but 1% is probably remaining ashes that came from prior cremations.
Mm-hmm.
If you died and you like went up to heaven and God said, hey, all right, you're going to come up to heaven at some point, but do you want to just come in now, or do you want to go to earth and be like a supernatural force for like, I don't know, like 10 years? Would you do that? But like, if you did that, you wouldn't be able to go up to heaven until that 10 years is over.
Okay, so if I'm a supernatural force, am I alone, or are there other people who chose to be supernatural forces down there with me, like a separate Earth?
I would imagine there's others.
Okay, I would probably do the 10 years,
But why though?
so I can be around things that I.
But if you're in heaven, I mean, you know what's going on Earth. I mean, you know
Yeah,
what's
but
going on.
is it like in heaven you're watching it on TV rather than being there?
Yeah.
Okay, so like
Probably.
if like I can go to certain places like if there's a crime scene or something, like I can stand in the middle of the crime scene without anybody noticing.
Yeah.
Or I could be like if there's a concert that I wanted to go to, I can stand on stage without anybody caring. Or I could just be with my family without anybody caring. Or be in like an FBI room while they're interrogating like someone like Jeffrey Dahmer or the next Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah.
Like I could be in like the fly on the wall. I could be in those situations. That would be kind of cool.
Yeah. I don't know. See, like, the only reason why I don't know if I'd want to do that is just, do you think being a ghost would kind of suck? I mean, you don't sleep.
Well, if you don't sleep, then yeah, it'd be kind of never ending, you know?
Yeah, that's
But
what
does
I
that mean... I don't think you'd have to get tired then.
Right. You probably.
Yeah, but that would just suck, though, to be constantly conscious, even as a ghost.
I don't know. How do you think vampires feel? Because they don't sleep either.
Yeah, they do.
There
They
you go.
don't.
Yeah, they do.
They're
No, they
coffin.
don't. Oh my god, that's the old school ones.
Those are still vampires.
I know, but I wasn't talking about like Dracula.
Well, I don't know. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. What are you talking about then?
Twilight?
Yeah, and it's another series that I read, and like they don't sleep at
Maybe.
all.
Are you sure it wasn't just for the
You know,
story?
or retards?
Probably so.
Do vampires sleep? Sunlight will kill a vampire, but only after 3 or 4 hours of exposure. Many vampires prefer to sleep in coffins by day, though they don't need to. Any dark place will do.
Thanks for the history.
You're welcome.
Yeah. You gotta think, like, if any of those creatures actually really did exist, you know, at all.
Well, you got to think if they still exist.
Yeah, but I don't know. Some like I just think like where does like something come from? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
like an El Chupacabra. You ever see one of those? Like
Yeah,
picture one of those?
yeah.
They're like fucking got the wings and shit, and there's like they look like almost look like they have like the head of a deer, or not a deer, but like something weird. I just wonder, like, was someone just fucking around with like wings or something, like, you know, and there's like just playing around in the woods in the dark, and
I
then
used
someone's
to
like,
watch this show with my dad. I forgot what it was called. It was on the Sci-Fi Channel where they'd like get a video or something of something, and then they would go to that location and try to recreate it to see if it was like a myth.
oh yeah,
Or like if they couldn't recreate it, they would say it was real, which obviously like it's still not 100% whether it's real. Like just because you couldn't recreate it doesn't mean it's real.
Yeah.
I kind of want to watch that show again.
Are you guys watching any? Oh, did you guys finish that show I told you to watch?
American Vandal? Yeah.
I did not like the way it ended. That was total
I don't know why you
bullshit.
couldn't tell me the ending.
Well,
Like why you couldn't tell me whether you thought it was going to continue or not.
well, I didn't. I didn't.
Like there was nothing in the end that told me whether it was or wasn't.
I know, but I didn't want to say anything. I didn't want to get in the way.
I mean, it was good.
I liked it. I thought it was really good.
They didn't
What?
tell you who did it.
Right.
though.
That's what makes me upset. Like they hint that
Yeah,
it was
but-
oh girl.
But did you really think they were gonna tell you?
Yeah.
Yeah. And if they're not going to continue on with it, it's like,
Bullshit.
great. You made this whole production for what?
Yeah, but sometimes having like an unanswered question is just like,
I don't like cliffhangers like that.
I think that's what's expected, though.
yeah, but here's the deal though, it's gonna keep you talking about it.
Yeah.
You know what
Unless
I mean?
they make another season, I'm probably gonna forget about it and be like, okay, back to My Criminal Minds and Riverdale and How to Get Away with Murder and all that other shit.
I
Which
don't know.
makes me
I think
upset.
it's going to be like, I think if they don't move on, it's going to be a series that like it could have been like the next like Netflix hit if they keep going with it.
Yeah, but it was really funny.
It was.
I
It
thought it was
was.
really funny.
It was.
Can't forget the ball hairs, guys. Never
Yeah.
forget the ball hairs.
But I was thinking, like, if you went to any high school and drew dicks on a teacher's board every day,
Yeah.
you'd be expelled pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Like, eventually. Like, if you got detentions and you get suspensions, but, like, you can't just do that. Like, you can't even draw, like, well, I mean, a swastika is pretty bad, but you get dicks.
Yeah.
It's an ugly dick. I think dicks should be drawn with the mushroom head.
Yeah, same, honestly. I don't like it when it's like that, where it's just like,
Straight.
I didn't draw the mushroom head. I never did.
I don't
still
draw.
don't.
I don't draw dicks.
whatever.
No, when I
whatever.
used to hang out with guys like my freshman sophomore year, I had to hide my notebook because being that they're guys and they're idiots, I had a whole bunch of dicks all in the back of my notebook. I was like, really, guys?
Wow.
That's
Whenever
gross.
I think about like people drawing dicks, I always think about Superbad. You ever see that movie?
Yeah, but I don't know what you're talking about.
You know, Jonah Hill, when he was still fat, he was in that movie, and like, he's what's his name, Michael Cera. He's like into this chick, and then Jonah Hill's telling him, "Oh, she's a fucking bitch. Don't fuck with her or whatever." And then finally, he's like, "All right, I'll explain to you why I don't like her." And then it's like, back in like 3rd grade or something like that, I used to draw dicks all the time, just dicks every day, dicks all the time, and it's like really fucking weird. He's like got all these different pictures of dicks, and like one day he's like saying, I'm working on this big ass project, and it's like just this big fucking dick with like just hair, and it's like fucked up. And then like some kid passes by his desk, he's like, faggot, and he fucking knocks his shit down. And like Rebecca is like sitting next to him, and she's like, oh, what a douchebag. She picks up the paper, and then she looks at it, she like freaks out and like runs off. Oh no, I saw that, yeah. And then she fucking just runs off, and then he like sees a therapist or something like that. But dude, I don't know, that's fucking funny.
Yeah, I was never a dick drawer.
No.
What else do people draw in school?
I drew a lot of dinosaurs and like war.
Really?
Yeah. I like drawing Pearl Harbor. I thought it was cool.
I don't think I was ever a drawer. To be honest.
No, back in the day, me and
Maybe
my
like
friend.
a stick figure here
I'm
and there.
never
Yeah,
gonna
that too.
dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm.
Yeah, so
That's
this
the
is
song I'm listening
this is
to.
my new podcast starting right now. It's a music podcast. I
Hey,
don't know
we're
what
at
that
30
song
minutes.
was, but all right, you
Wasted
wanna?
Let's take a break,
chance that
and then we're
I've
gonna start
been
our
given.
Jeopardy game.
Gonna dance again
Friday the
the
13th
way I
edition.
Yeah, we'll be
dance with
back.
you.
All right, welcome back. We're now gonna play a game of Jeopardy.
Yeah. Halloween edition.
Friday the 13th edition.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
Jeopardy.
What?
Friday the 13th edition.
Before we start, let's just announce that Tyler got out of his comfort zone momentarily and asked
There we go.
one person if they wanted to join us.
I blacked out. I definitely blacked out.
Do you think that guy thinks you're a serial killer?
Yes.
Yeah, I figured.
Read my.
All right, so
blog
are we
post to
actually
learn how to
winning
play
this
game.
money?
I wish.
Do we have this money?
If that was the
on
case, shit,
hand?
I'd be playing.
All right.
What is?
I'd probably win because I made the game.
So what are the categories?
Okay, category 1 is movies.
All right.
Could you have put movies there instead of category 1?
Maybe I wasn't trying to change too much. Okay, leave me
Okay,
alone. This
fine.
is a template I found. It's not even mine. I stole it.
Wow.
Okay.
I plagiarized.
Okay. 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 Okay.
I'm trying to think.
Okay.
Shh.
Category 2. Wait.
Oh, it's empty.
Oh.
Sorry.
I told you guys about it before, so you've know the rules. Fuck, I can't remember category 2.
Oh, that was really funny.
Why can't I remember? Okay, the last category. Okay, category 5 is serial killers. 4 is candy. Oh, okay, I got it. So 1, 1 is movies. 2 is urban legends. 3 is, your typical scary monster. Then 4 is candy, and 5 is serial killers.
All right. Do you want to go first or you want
Yeah.
me to go first?
No, rock, paper, scissors.
All right.
Well, you should have had. Okay. Ready?
All right. Rock, paper, scissors. Okay. We got to do it faster than that.
Okay.
Right? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay, you go first.
Motherfucker. Okay. I'll go category 4 for $400.
Category 4 hurricane.
Okay, it says, what state has a sweet tooth for Tootsie Pops? A, Kansas. B, Minnesota.
Oh, I know
C,
this one.
Colorado. Or D, Washington.
Can I? I can
Shit.
steal.
I'm gonna say C, Colorado.
Bitch, please.
This is not improv. All right, final answer.
Yeah.
The correct answer was Minnesota.
Oh, that would have been perfect.
I was gonna
Perfect for
say
you.
Kansas, so I didn't know. I just thought it
Wow.
was
You
Kansas.
would have got it wrong too.
Okay.
So that means I have negative 400, right?
Yeah, you have negative
I have
400.
negative 400 now.
Come on, get your wires.
All right, I have negative 400.
All right.
All right.
And I have 0.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna choose category 2, which is I don't know.
Urban legends.
For $200.
Okay, name the following legend. Blah blah blah. Okay, it says tall, slender, stalker, 6 to 7 feet tall, hides near wooded areas.
I know this one. Buzz.
Okay,
Slender Man.
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
A slender mean.
$200 for me. I'm $600
You keep going
ahead of
though,
you.
right? 'Cause you got one right.
Yeah, I get to pick the next
Yeah.
one. All right, category 5 for $400. What is category? Serial
killers. Name this killer. Abducted little girls, indulged in sexual activities with their corpses, and drank his victims' blood.
Whoa. I don't even know that one.
What?
I'm gonna give you like a good
Oh,
30
he's
seconds.
a killer?
He's a killer.
All right. Killed little girls, sexual activities, and drank their blood. Dracula? I think it's Dracula.
Final answer.
Wait. Aren't we allowed to steal? Or can
Not,
I put
No.
not really, because
No, you're not allowed to steal.
no, because we don't know if I got it wrong.
All right,
Right.
yeah. there you
Unless
go.
she knew the answer.
I do.
All right, yeah.
Oh, well, then you can say no.
I said no.
Yeah.
Well, then he
There
can
you
probably
go.
steal. If you know the answer to it, then
Okay, fine. Do you want to steal?
Yeah, I'm going to go with Ted Bundy. Okay.
Both of you were wrong.
what? The human Dracula.
No, you said Dracula. Dracula and the human Dracula are two different things. It's okay, baby.
Not really.
It
Even on
is.
Jeopardy, if they can
Nope,
assume what
nope,
you're saying,
Nope.
unless the
Nope,
human Dracula,
Nope.
that's bullshit.
No.
No.
That's bullshit.
Dracula
How much was
doesn't
that one?
rape little girls.
Okay, so
that
also
one was
400, right?
400.
if since I got it wrong, isn't that minus 400 for me?
It's minus 200.
400.
Well, no, it's minus.
It was 400, right?
Yeah.
It's minus 200 because you already had 200, so that's.
You have
Yeah,
200.
but that would
so
take
then
me
you're
into
minus
negative, though.
200. Yeah, you're
No.
minus 200.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you guys said
Tyler, just relax.
So I'll write it down as minus 400.
Yeah.
In all honesty, it's in the minus 200.
Yeah.
Come on, do the math, babe.
I did the math, but you guys said I said isn't
You're
it
at
minus
negative-
400, and you guys both said
no,
All right.
You are
200.
at negative 200. You
Oh.
already had 200.
I'm
You
gonna
take
fight
We,
okay,
we
okay.
should also take note for which ones we already chose.
I know.
Okay.
And I also wish the category said what they were.
I'll do category 3, 200.
Category 3 is common monsters.
Yeah, okay.
For what?
200.
200.
All right, it's what's this monster? Originated in Transylvania. To drink the blood of
look.
his prey, immortal, allergic to the sun.
This is a bit of a guess, but I'm gonna go with Dracula. I'm just yeah.
I love
okay.
you, babe.
I'm done. How about category 6 for 8,000?
And you chose yours was category 3, 400, right? Right, wasn't that yours?
I don't know.
No, category 3, 400 was yours.
I don't even know which
It
No,
one.
was
I said 200.
The very first one you did was 400.
No, wasn't that category 4? 'Cause that was candy.
Oh, it was. Okay, wrong category.
But
Okay.
I'm just saying because he had the human Dracula. That was 400 in category 3, right?
No, it was in 5.
Oh, okay.
5 is a serial
All
killer.
right, well, I'll do category 3 for 400.
What is this monster? Scientist conducts unorthodox experiment brought back from the dead using old body parts.
I'm gonna have to say, well, you know what? You might have the wrong answer here.
Really?
I feel like you might.
Really?
I feel like you might.
Even though I spent like a good 2 hours looking up these questions
Here,
and answers.
we'll see. My answer is going to be the Frankenstein monster. That's my answer.
Nope, it's just Frankenstein.
No, that's not right. Because Victor Frankenstein, is the guy who made the monster.
Yeah, I know that.
But his name isn't Frankenstein. It's a Frankenstein monster.
He's telling himself he's wrong. Don't give him the
No,
money.
that's right.
No, that is right because I did like when I looked it
Yeah,
up.
but
the author, the guy
his-
that created is Victor Frankenstein.
His right answer is not the answer that's there.
Doesn't matter. It's fucking right.
Either way, people don't always say Frankenstein the monster. They just say Frankenstein, and we all know who we're talking
Yeah.
about.
I
Still
said
on my
Dracula.
phone.
We should have assumed.
It doesn't
yeah,
matter. The
Dracula,
Frankenstein
as in
monster
the
is the same thing
vampire
as that.
Dracula.
I give up.
All right, plus
You
400.
made this game
know.
against me.
All right. I mean, if you want, do you want to just we'll both put it a guess?
No.
No. All right. Category 3 for $600. Dead yet visible.
Yep.
Dead yet visible.
You saw that. Oh, babe, stop being pouty.
I actually don't know this one. I mean, I mean,
Do you
maybe.
have an answer? Would you like to steal?
Well, no, here. I'm thinking it's either. I mean, it can't be a ghost. So.
Why not?
It's not visible. Or no, it is visible.
Yeah. But I know. Okay, I'm just gonna not.
What monster is this? Dead yet visible.
Now, never mind.
What?
See, I would think that a ghost is just see-through.
Yeah, but he's visible.
Not all the time, though. Like a paranormal
Can I get an
activity.
answer?
Okay,
Somebody give me
all right,
an
all
answer.
right. Dead yet visible. I'm gonna say zombie.
Do you want to steal?
I was gonna say Casper the ghost. He's
The
not
correct answer is ghost. And I'm
Oh,
going to
I
give it
said
to you.
Casper.
Stop being a pouty because Casper was a ghost. I don't understand how you didn't understand
it
that.
says dead but visible, and I
Because
just
you
don't.
know the other words for ghost is apparitions and like the little.
Yeah, but
But I don't
ghost-
think of a ghost as visible.
That's how I think.
I
of
think
a
of it as
ghost.
like a spirit from like the unknown that you can't see. Like I just imagine a door opening
See, every
up
time
and
I think
nothing.
ghost,
Yeah, but these
I
are-
think ghost whisperer.
Yeah,
Ghost whisperer.
which are totally different ghosts.
Yeah, but you can still see them.
All right.
Nobody did anything in 4, right?
He did category 4 for 400.
For 400, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
400, and then you did 400 too. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
Then we have the same score, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Math.
All right. I'm going to do category 1 for 200.
What horror/comedy film came out in 2000?
Oh, I know this one.
Do you really?
I do know this one.
I'm going to say Ghostbusters.
Would you like to steal?
Yeah. If I steal and I get it wrong, that means I get minus points, right?
Yeah.
Hey, I have 2 on my mind, and I'm not 100% sure.
Well, you don't have to steal.
I know
can just-
Ghostbusters came out in like the 80s,
on.
but I couldn't think of any.
See, here are my 2: either Scream or Scary Movie. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have. I feel like Scream came out in the 90s. So you know what? I'm gonna go with Scary Movie.
Hey.
Wow, that was. I'm not gonna lie. That kind of.
Should I continue playing? I mean,
Well, what? Come on.
I don't think I should.
You're fine.
Stop
No.
being a crybaby.
No.
All right, let's go.
Do you have a daily double on this?
No. Look, I took a template of somebody
Okay, no,
else's.
forget about
They
it, no.
didn't give me a daily double.
Okay. I'll take category 1 for $400. What movie? Oh,
What movie is the
Shining.
following?
I'll just sit here. Go ahead, Zach. Pick the next one.
Babe, stop it.
All right, here I will do another movie one here. I'll do category 4 for $800. Wait, is that the candy one?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll probably get you thrown then.
Wait,
Wait,
what?
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 Hold on. Oh,
Oh,
okay.
there we go.
What state loves Jolly Ranchers? A, New Mexico. B, South Dakota. C, Utah. Or D, New York.
I'm gonna have to go with I don't know why. When I think of Jolly Ranchers, I don't know why I think of Mexico. So I'm gonna go with A on this one.
Would you like to steal?
I'll go D.
You are both wrong. So do I give you both the negative
Yeah.
800?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, babe.
I mean, you might as well just put me at like negative 20,000.
Oh,
'cause
stop it.
That's where,
Bruh.
that's where I'm heading.
I think we both have relatively like the same points.
Let's not start lying now.
Okay, who's next?
Well, now we got to do like a rock, paper,
Yeah,
scissors thing,
all right,
right?
let's do it.
No, I think it goes back to Zach because he was the last one that was right. That's how they do it on Jeopardy.
Fine.
Right.
Go back to Zach.
I was
What
trying
do
to give you a chance. Stop it. These are easy.
fuck it. You know, I did category 1, $800. Oh my God! Name Clarence Starling, a top student at the FBI's training academy.
Okay, let me read it like a real person. Name this movie. Clarice Starling, a top student at the FBI's training academy. Jack Crawford wants Clarice to interview Dr.
Oh, I know it. Bam. Bam.
I swear to God, if the movie is in this description, I'm gonna be pissed.
No, the Dr. Hannibal should give you it right away.
Yes, if the movie title is in this script, I'm gonna be pissed.
Oh no, because that's the
What
second
is the
one.
answer?
What's your answer?
Silence of the Lambs.
Yes.
Yeah. That's how it's not in the fucking.
I thought Hannibal Lecter was a movie.
Hannibal is the second one.
Oh.
That was what, 800?
Yeah. I got the 800 back.
Actually, you're at 0, aren't you?
I know, but still.
I suck. Oh no.
Is category 2 800 available?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Name this legend. Babysitter receives calls asking him you check the children. Calls police, finds out the call. This is a movie. I don't know.
It's a movie and it's
Babysitter
originally as
receives a
legend.
call asking, have you checked
I
the
mean-
children? Calls police, finds out that call is coming from inside. Babysitter runs upstairs to grab the kids only to see a shadow of a man over the kids.
I know the name of the movie, but I don't know if that's what I should say. I mean, I don't know. I'm just going to say it. When a Stranger Calls. Right?
If it was a movie, yeah. But this is the legend. Would you like to steal?
I'm going to stick with my answer on this. I don't know what the fuck to say.
Their dad? I don't know.
It's a legend.
The dad legend.
Here. It's in the part of the legend's name is the first word bullet pointed.
Babysitter. Killer?
Jesus.
I don't know.
Neither
How was
of
I
you-
supposed to get that whole thing?
Yeah.
I tried to help you.
I know you did. But it would have been more understandable if there was like one word after it. But
But
the
you wouldn't-
babysitter and the man
Although
upstairs.
that I
You
like
wouldn't
that
know
movie.
that he's in the attic, though, too, because he don't know the movie.
We need to open your eyes to horror stuff. That was what, 800?
Yeah.
Ugh, the both of you are
Negative 800 again.
Like I said, just put the default number at 20,000.
Ah.
Love it.
This game was not meant for me.
Okay, babe.
All
Let's
right.
go. Pick one. No, Zach, let's let him get
All right, fuck it. Yeah, go ahead.
No, we're gonna play this right.
Go ahead. Come on, go.
Category 2, 400.
Bam. You can read.
Name the legend using the following points. One roommate comes home from a party, the other stayed to study. Doesn't want to wake up roomy, so leaves the lights off. Wakes up the next morning and finds, aren't you glad you didn't turn on the light, written in blood.
Please, 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 please.
I don't
get
even
this
know
right.
this one.
You don't? My God. I'm probably going to go home and watch that movie, Urban Legend. It was good. There's two ways you can say this legend. Part of one way is the quote, and then there's another way. Come on, babe. You got this. Go, go, go. I'm rooting for you.
I don't know.
I'm gonna steal this and say the Attack of the Marmalade Man.
It's known as a roommate's death, or aren't you glad you didn't turn on the light? I totally told you one way to say it was the way of the quote. This is very disappointing, guys. Very.
I know, right? This game doesn't like me.
What else is left for points?
We've got
What time is
one
it?
for 600, two
One
for
away.
600, three for 800.
We're probably gonna have to finish this game up
4 for 2,
in like 5 minutes.
4 for
Right.
6, 5 for 2, 5 for 6, 5 for 8.
I'll do 4 for 6.
What state has a love of M&Ms?
North Carolina, Mississippi, Texas, or Alaska. I'm just gonna say Mississippi because there's an M in it.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. So I guess I will steal and say A, North Carolina.
Yeah!
Wow. How much was that? 400?
600.
Oh, look at that. What am I at now? -1,000.
All right, let's go.
All right, category 5 for 200. Whoa, no. I thought 5 was candy.
No.
No, 4 is candy.
No.
5 is serial killer.
Okay, name this killer. Operated in Cali between 60s and 70s. Left messages for the police.
You should know this one.
Claimed to kill
I've
30
talked about him on his podcast.
I
to
hope
kill
you know this
37
one.
people, but only 7 confirmed.
Come on, babe.
You talk about a lot of killers, dude.
It was on Criminal Minds. They talked about him on Criminal Minds.
All right, calm down. Let him guess. Because I know this one.
He's not going to get it. I'm going to be so disappointed.
Symbols.
Messages. Starts with a Z.
The Zodiac killer.
There you go.
Thank you, babe.
You know how many episodes of Criminal Minds we've watched?
A lot.
Yeah.
Exactly. I wouldn't have guessed the Zodiac killer without that hint.
Gave it the Z?
Yeah.
Well, I think I've talked about it on the podcast about how he left messages
You
like for
probably
the
did.
police.
Ow, okay.
sure a lot
Come
of
on.
killers.
Come on.
Probably a lot of copycats.
Come on.
Okay, category 4 for 200.
All right, category 4 is done now. Wait, that's not it. Why does it keep doing that?
Because it's...
Okay.
What state has a top Halloween candy of Twix? A, Alabama. B, Illinois. C, Florida. D, Arkansas.
Come on, babe. You got this. You got this.
I feel like... I feel like... I feel like the people in the South like this candy. And I wanted to say Kansas earlier, so I'm going to say Arkansas now.
I'm gonna.
Arkansas.
I was gonna say Illinois.
No, I
Really?
knew it wasn't going to be Illinois.
I love Twix.
That was.
Oh, so you speak for everybody in Illinois?
Yeah, I do.
No.
I totally do.
All right, what am I at now? -3,000?
I don't know. I'm not doing math yet. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
All right, when it hits 1:15, we have to be done.
All right.
Okay, let's go.
All right, my category?
Mhm.
Category, what do we have left?
We've got 1 for 6, 2 for 6, 3 for 8, 5 for 6 and 8.
We'll go 2 for 6. Name the legend using the following points. Woman drives home from a party on a dark road. Car behind flashes headlights.
Oh, okay. See, I kind of realized after I wrote this that this could be 2 urban legends because I didn't give you more.
I'm gonna steal this one. And
You
say,
didn't even answer it yet.
I'm gonna say Baby Driver.
I'm going to ignore that one.
Say the Boston Reaper.
Or the Boston Rape.
I don't know this one.
There was a hard R in that.
It's killer in the
Killer
back seat, but then there's another one where the driver behind flashes his lights and causes an accident. And I can't remember the name of that one, but I realized after I wrote this that you could have taken it and seen it as either or.
No.
So I would have given you points if you said either of them. And that was 600.
Yeah.
All right, 2 is done.
Do we have an 800 one?
For what?
Just an 800 at all.
3 and 5.
You wanted those.
It's your turn.
It is my turn?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he lost it.
No,
Oh, okay.
but I was the last one to pick, right? So I get to pick again.
No, but I didn't actually guess on that.
Oh, okay.
I just,
Oh.
it was a
Okay.
joke.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, let's go.
What's category 3 again?
Common monsters.
All right, do that for 800.
All right,
What?
3 is done.
What monster is it? Ability to shapeshift, a curse, or contact of diseased or cursed?
I guess disease isn't the best word, but it is what it is.
Ability to shapeshift, a curse, or contact of diseased or cursed. The devil? Honestly, like, I don't know.
Honestly,
do you
that's a
have-
legit answer. If I could totally take that. Would you like to steal?
No.
I'm going to say the devil.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because I
Are you positive?
like.
Think Twilight. What does Jacob do?
You can't fucking say that. This is an $800 question.
It's my baby.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let him drown completely.
A vampire?
All right,
Jacob?
No. All right, answer.
Oh.
Answer it. No, you're done.
A
You said a
werewolf?
vampire. No, you said vampire. Get the fuck out
What
of
is
here.
that?
What the fuck is that?
Wait, time out.
A rope?
I'm going to put a rope around my neck.
No.
No, I know. It's
That's another-
lycanthropy, right?
Lycanthrope,
Lycanthrope.
which
yeah.
is another word for werewolf.
Yeah.
Which means my baby gets it.
The only reason why I know that is because
You can
it's
give me
Skyrim.
it. I don't think it'll even bring me.
I know that because of Underworld.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Start adding these up.
You add them up. I'm not adding nothing up.
All right.
Let's see.
The game is officially
400.
finished.
Wait, no.
Six,
We only have
400.
one. We only got 3
200.
left. Might as well do it.
All right.
So it's 1 for 600, 5 for 6, and 5 for 8.
5 for 8. Name this killer. Dismembered 17 men and
Ooh.
boy. Oh,
You should know this.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah.
Jeffrey.
Just give him the trophy.
Jeffrey.
All right. We've got 6 and 6 and 1 and 5.
Whichever one. It doesn't matter.
1 for 6.
What horror
Wait,
comedy?
wait.
Son of a bitch. Name the actor that played the infamous role of Freddy Krueger, Robert Englund.
Damn.
I already know that shit.
Okay.
And then the last one. Name this killer. Stalked, binding, and strangling his victims.
Ooh, babe, they
from
talked about this
Wichita,
on.
Kansas.
They talked about this on
Murdered
Criminal
10
Minds.
people.
Maybe we've watched 4 seasons.
Wow, hold on. Stalked, binding, and what is binding?
It's like tying up.
Oh, okay. Stalked, binding, and strangling his victims from Wichita, Kansas. Murdered 10 people. Fucking A. I actually don't know this one.
Please steal, babe.
Well,
I don't know the Kansas Strangler. How about that? That'll be my answer. 'Cause I don't fucking
There's
know.
a reason why I'm aggressively tapping a little
I
piece of
see
paper.
it there. I don't know what BTK means though.
That's the killer. God,
Oh,
it's over with.
I don't think I've ever heard of that.
I don't remember that at all.
They talked about it on Criminal Minds.
It's
Like,
probably sad that they didn't call him the BLT murderer. Like BTK, the fuck does that
Alright.
mean?
So you get the 600.
Bacon, tomato, Kansas.
200 plus. All right, let me add these up real quick.
Oh no, I stuck.
I honestly don't know if I won or not.
I honestly do.
My name is
Oh no, we lost the marker.
Okay.
Oh my god. Well, that was our game, ladies and gentlemen, presented by the lovely Humna.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always forgot to say her last name, but yeah. This is our, well, I guess this was our Friday the 13th edition. It really is Friday the 13th. I honestly, when you said that earlier, I honestly just went with the flow. I didn't really know that it was Friday the 13th.
It's not.
No. What?
It's not.
No, you just hit.
Oh,
Oh,
holy
look, I'm
shit.
sorry. Okay, so tell me what we got.
I would have cried.
I'm still adding.
Bum 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 bum
Me.
bum 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 bum. I made a dick. Not really. Kind of sucks. Sadly, trying to make a dick with the fucking audio. That's horrible.
So what did you think of my questions?
They're pretty lit. I thought the ones that I wasn't good with at all were the legends, because I don't know nothing about legends at all.
I think the only reason why I put the legends was because
All right.
the movie Urban Legend.
My final score is 400. Babe.
My baby's not in the negative.
And I tried to answer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I tried to answer 12 questions.
Yeah, it's pretty lit.
It's okay.
I should add all those points up and see how many I could have gotten. Okay, so negative 400 plus 200.
400, 200, 400, minus 800, plus 800, minus another 800, minus 400, plus 800, plus 600.
400,
No.
600,
No.
1600, 1,000.
Yeah.
What?
What the?
That's not good futz, dude.
Because of the movie ones.
Oh, yeah, probably.
It's okay, baby. What
That's
we're gonna
okay.
do is I'm going to educate you in the horror movie industry,
Yeah.
and then you'll be
should
better.
really-
We'll do it again next year, and we'll compare the scores, and
Yeah.
hopefully, it's not 400 to 1,000. But I still love you, and it's all good.
Do you ever watch The Shining?
No.
You
I
have
did.
to watch The Shining. I know you did, but you got to watch The Shining.
I mean, I've seen parts of it here and there, but
I
like,
feel like you'll probably be bored of it a little bit, but it's really good.
well, that's the episode.
Yeah,
Bye.
alright. Goodbye.